I saw this wonderful picture of a ship, and the sign underneath the ship said that the only time a ship is safe is when it's in the harbor. But a ship isn't built to stay in the harbor, so it loses its purpose if it can't do what it's supposed to do. NASA loses its purpose if it cannot take those risks.
The founder of our space program said that the Earth is the cradle of mankind, but you can't spend all your life in the cradle.
We go to space in order to explore. We are explorers by nature. That is the way humans are.
We learn things from our explorations, and we bring things back from our explorations.
I think we're getting a better understanding of our solar system, but with that better understanding comes a wish to be there, to go up and look for yourself.
And the International Space Station is the next giant step.
With the International Space Station, we will have permanent presence of mankind into space. And I think it's a tremendous step forward in the exploration that we are doing of our universe.
International Space Station is an orbiting laboratory flying 220 miles above the Earth. Imagine the complexity of the task. Space Station is built piece by piece on the ground by 16 different countries around the world and then assembled in space. Starting in 2001, Space Station is a fully functioning research outpost made up of living quarters for the full-time crew, a laboratory module for science and research, and a solar electric power plant that provides the electricity the station needs. Over the next few years, we'll be adding more new research and living modules and dozens of new support elements. So by the time the space station is complete, its solar panels will stretch wider than a football field, and it'll have as much living and working space as 3 large houses.
It's certainly a very hard task to integrate all the different components from the international partners to build one space station.
When you get material built in Japan, built in Russia, built in the United States, built in Canada, or built in Europe, and make sure that all those components will be able to talk and work together, that's quite a challenge.
This long-awaited project, which took an enormous amount of preparation, is now getting real. So that is the deepest satisfaction an engineer can have, to see his dreams become reality.
In the end, when it all works like it's supposed to, 200 miles above your head, that's when it's all worth it.
My daughter got married last August. So the night before the wedding, I said, let's go out and let's look at the sky. And it was a beautiful, huge star coming over Ottawa. And my daughter asked, what is it? And I said, well, that's probably a special sign wishing you good luck in your marriage. But it was a space station, and it was beautiful to see.
For every one person that goes into the space station to work, there's thousands of people that it took to make that possible.
My name is Antonio Rodota.
I'm Lisa Spence.
Yoshikawa Hiroshi.
I'm the director for human
I'm an astronaut with the United States.
Jim Project Manned Spacecraft and
International Space Station Program.
When they see complexity, it's not just the technical complexity of what we're doing, but it's the human complexity of all the different things that have to come together to make this work.
As astronauts, we are often in the spotlight, but on the other hand, we don't have to forget all the other people here at ESTEC or at NASA, all the engineers that are working on the project, and the people that are cleaning the floors, and all those people that are providing us the facilities that are maybe more important than the astronauts.
Because each mission is unique, it's a new adventure. I just love it. I wouldn't do anything else.
"60 years ago, the same partners which are building the space station today, we were at war. We were trying to destroy each other. Today, we're working together to build the space station.
no one country can really do it themselves. And so this space station is providing us a really excellent opportunity to learn how to work with our counterparts all over the world.
There is still a difference in the political approach. We have to take care of the will of each nation that are not always the same.
It might have been simpler to do it with fewer partners and fewer languages. The communication between the partners can become more difficult. But the end result, I think, is going to prove that it was a worthwhile effort.
We have over 16 nations all trying to walk in lockstep and make a world-class laboratory in space, 220 miles up. This has got to be the ultimate team effort. I mean, if we can pull this off and do it well, you know, that will be the trick of the millennium, I think.